Glad to have you along from Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Thunderbirds and the Utah Utes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
Guys, I caught up with the Utah head coach before the game. One of the things that coach is worried about today is that they will be without their starting quarterback. Got hurt in their game last week, and so today, their backup is going to get his first action of the season. Coach told me they want to make things easy for him early. They've talked to the other teammates. Everybody do your job. Make sure he can get comfortable with everyone around him so he can make some plays for us down the stretch. Back to you.
I'll keep an eye on that one for us. The Utes kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Now the Thunderbirds offense will have first crack at this one. And here's the guy who's going to have to make some plays at wide receiver in this one. Final go-around this time, see if it can bring out the best in this veteran player. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. And it's the Thunderbirds want to move quickly. They'll ride him again. Run ends there. This is why Rice-Eccles, one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. Jackson will throw. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Thunderbirds will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Zings it complete to the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And it's the Thunderbirds are moving quickly down the field.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Under pressure. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
So the Utah Utes offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Second down, going to throw it. Stepping to the right. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Utes are threatening in the red zone. Hands it off. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Handoff again. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Utes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Sells to run, looking to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Thunderbirds trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Looks it in. Made a defender miss. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Drops back on 1st down. On target over the middle. Runs through a man. He might have space. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Utes!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive...
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And then that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the D.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Caught on the RPO. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got the back over the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quick give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal. They'll move the tight end. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Swapped immediately. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Utah!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that drive covered 29 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Coming out with it, it's Jenkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He's got it.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And it's the Thunderbirds who will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They think there's room to run to the right here. Can't get him to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Right back to the well. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's got 50 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. Wants to throw one first. Got his man. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he got loose. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end now in motion. Selling the fake. He's got it on the move. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Utes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Utes! His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They have been bludgeoned right out of the gate in this one now to try to find their footing and get back in this game. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Thunderbirds will call on their punt team. Trying to get started. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll send the tight end in motion. Play action on 1st down. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
And another big play for this offense. How about this offense coming out on fire, throwing the football all over the yard, making big plays? This is a tough unit to stop this defense. They better find some answers, or he's going to throw for more yards in this game than he ever has.
The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dorsett.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They put the brakes on it. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And it's the Thunderbirds will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. On target. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Just feeds the running back. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. He's piled up 65 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. 2nd and long here. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Pulls it. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Utes have this offense rolling. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Now on 2nd down after the good first down run. He'll keep it again on the option. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Tells the run, wants to pass. The quick out. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down, gonna throw it. Still looking. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Floats it out in space. Could not make his way to the corner. Long way to go on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. The Thunderbirds will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Nice move there. Jumped on top of the pile. He's now up to 75 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Offense going to be challenged to protect on 3rd down after that last sack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. And that is no good because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Reading the option, it's Jackson. Turning it on! Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Motion from the wideout. Jackson will throw. Release to the back. Finds his man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Caught in the backfield, it's Dorsett. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. He's looking to throw. Rushes on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Oh, pressure's coming. He gets away. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they'll still have run in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
Number 97, set to kick off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The keeper on the option. At the 35, he's loose. Maybe a crease. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Fighting off the defender. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. The holder will put it down at midfield, a 60-yard attempt from the left side, no less. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 22 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Hurricanes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Let's now take a look at some top 25 games around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back to your game at Rice-Eccles Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Wants to go up top on second down. Working that left side now. And he's still running after the move. Speeding down the left side. He's at the touchdown, Utah! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looking for blockers. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They'll send the back in motion. Give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on second and long from the 10. They'll run him again. Nowhere to go. Backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on third down. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And it's the Thunderbirds line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Trying to take it back. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He's got him in the flat.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Give the offensive line tons of credit on that running play. Just working really well as a unit right now. They're being physical. They're getting a lot of push. And you see guys working up into the second level. getting hats on hats at linebackers and DBs as they try to get involved. This O-line right now really showcasing their physicality.
The Utes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Utes!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Swarmed under, 5-yard loss on the play. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. They'll run it. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They give it back to him. Here's some daylight. Stopped at the 27 and well short of the 1st down marker. Needed to get it to the 30, and it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. And he muffs it. It's loose.
Well, a lot of things going wrong for this team right now, certainly on offense, and now you're seeing it in the special teams as well. This punt return is one he's got to be able to field and at least hold on to the football. I understand he's trying to go score a touchdown, but you can't lose sight of your fundamentals, and that turnover is really a microcosm of all the problems that they've been having today.
Jackson will throw. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Thunderbirds decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. Running to the left. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Finds his target. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a short gain. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. Keeps it on the ground. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. After run, now throw. Caught. Quick step and go. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's racked up 92 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Second down to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down for this offense. Pulled to the ground. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. Jackson gonna throw it. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
And it's the Thunderbirds send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Searching for space. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The option, the keeper, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So the final period starts with a second down play. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll need a bunch on second down. Rid of it on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move. He'll pull it down. At the 45, on his way. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass. Everybody playing pass.
Caught, and he's got room. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Utah! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a thrilling 50-yard run for the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Snags it quickly on the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Gets the back moving. Jackson will throw. Gets rid of it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Utes! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Pressure in his face and he lets it fly.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws. And
the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Throws it off the RPO. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll move the tight end. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Maybe some room here. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Short pass. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And the catch and run, zone. Touchdown, Utah! He scores for the 5th time in this game.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
The Thunderbirds now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Could not make his way to the corner. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll run the screen. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. And it's the Thunderbirds who will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. And the returner goes down. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. On the RPO, got it. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to establish the run.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the return, it's Jenkins. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. RPO complete to open the drive.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it in. Guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Jackson gonna throw it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Gets rid of it. 2nd and long here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Unloads in the nick of time. The Thunderbirds will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Not a lot of room to field this one. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Pulls and fires complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Hand off from the shotgun. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Right back to the well. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Picks up 7. 1st down for the offense.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.